All right. So in our 5.4 section here, it talks about adding functions, subtracting functions, multiplying functions, and even dividing. All right? And so basically when we say a function, they're giving you multiple functions in each section here. They're saying, okay, here's one function, f of x equals this, and g of x equals that, and h of x equals this. And then they're just going to say, hey, they're going to pick two of them and say add them together. Like here, they're saying take f of x plus g of x. Well, what is f of x? Well, so let's take f of x, which is 7x to the 1/2 minus 2, plus g of x, which is negative x to the 1/2 plus 4. And basically all we need to do to get our answer is combine the like terms. So here's an x to the 1/2 and here's an x to the 1/2. A positive 7 and negative 1, that's going to be 6 x to the 1/2. And then if you've got a negative 2 and a plus 4, that's going to be plus 2. And so that's all this is just adding them together and combining the like terms. If you have to subtract, remember that what comes after the subtraction, if there's negative stuff in here, could become negative or positive depending on the distributive property. So be careful attention to that. Here's another situation, but now they don't want you to add or subtract. They're saying actually multiply them together. So let's take f of x, which is 4x squared, times g of x, which is negative 3x to the 4/3, and let's multiply them. Well, let's see. I can take 4 times negative 3 and get negative 12. Can we take x squared times x to the 4/3? Yeah, we can. What do we do with the exponents? We add the exponents together. And so we have to take 2 over 1 plus 4 over 3. I'm going to make that 6 over 3 plus 4 over 3. Oh, that will be to the 10/3 then. 6 plus 4 is 10, and the 3 stays the same. So all we did was use multiplication, but we had to use the property of exponents there. Okay? If you were dividing, you might have to subtract. Okay? Now here's where it starts to look a little different. All right? And here, we pronounce this f of g of x. Okay? That's how you say this, f of g of x. What does it mean? It means take your g and put it into x. All right? So what's g? Well, g is 3 over x plus 1. I'm going to take this and I'm going to plug it into the x in my f function. And so it'll be 2, and then we're going to put parentheses and put the 3 over x plus 1 there, and then the plus 3. Do you see what I did? I put this in where the x was. And now I can multiply, what's 2? That's going to be 2 times 3. I can make that 6 over x plus 1 plus 3, and that's pretty much where you'll stop. All right? You'll just leave that as your answer. All right? G of f of g of x basically says put one function inside of the other function. All right? Hope that helps you. Good luck.